If you go into a workout, properly warm up, and you give it everything, I mean like you go to the death every set, you're going to see progress. When you're in the middle of a set and you feel like your lats are gonna fall off the bone and you wanna quit no matter what, but you have one more rep to earn that 5x5, you do the rep, right? You wanna be different. How many people can do a one-arm pull-up? Not many. So are you gonna be like them and give up, or are you going to be different and do the rep you don't wanna do? All right guys, today we're gonna do a one-arm pull-up tutorial. And just so you guys know that I'm not just some random dude spitting in some bullshit, I'll show you what I can do. I have done weighted pull-ups, weighted one-arm pull-ups with like plus 35 pounds. This is no warm-up, okay? I don't find them very difficult anymore. And I'm gonna show you exactly how to achieve that yourself. A lot of people wanna do the one-arm pull-up, but they don't know where to start. And what I will say is the whole idea of like just trying a one-arm pull-up with no background is probably a bad idea and not the best way you wanna progress, because you're not even strong enough to get reasonable practice. It's not gonna be effective for you. So the number one thing that I did was I just built an insane base of normal pull-ups. Now, if you can't do a normal pull-up, you have other things to worry about. You probably need to lose some weight, or get in the gym, use one of those assisted pull-up machines, and just progress week to week. Here's the idea of progressing with reps. Let's say you can do 5 pull-ups today. 5 clean pull-ups. And when I mean clean pull-ups, I don't mean any of the bullshit where you don't lock your arms out or you don't get your chin over every time. I'm talking clean reps. If they're not clean reps, there's no way to standardize your reps and know if you're progressing, okay? A clean pull-up starts in a dead hang, chin over the bar or the rings, right? And back to a dead hang. None of this middle stuff, that's not doing anything for you but stroking your ego. So let's say you can do 5 pull-ups. I want you to go in every day you do your pull-up workout, and I want you to warm up and go for a max. You get 5. Great. Okay, now I want you to do 2 more sets of max, but like these ones, you pretty much want to maintain a close to your first max level of intensity. So if you can get 5 your first set, try to get 2 more sets of 4. You're done. You're done. Don't do any more pull-ups, okay? You don't have to. Next time you go in, you have one goal. It's to beat your max. People overcomplicate it. Beat your max. If you can do 5 pull-ups today, you need to do 6 next time. You can progress week to week by just giving it your all right? So now once you can reach, let's say 15 pull-ups body weight as your max, now I say, okay, you have a solid base of pull-ups. You can incorporate weighted pull-ups. What I did was I loved 5x5. Okay, so what that is it's 5 sets of 5 repetitions where you add weight to the pull-up bar, right? Add weight to a dip belt. Dip belts are like $20 on Amazon. They have them at most gyms. You can figure out a way to do it. All right, form stays the same, and you're going to do 5 reps of pull-ups with like 5 pounds added, 10 pounds added, maybe 15 your first week. It should be relatively easy your first time doing it, just to get it down. Once you can complete 5 perfect sets of 5 reps at that given weight, the next time you go in, you must increase. That's the rule. You have to give it your all. You can rest as long as you want between sets. Your goal is to get 5 sets of 5, no excuses. Once you can do it, add weight your next workout. Once you reach 50% added for a 5x5, you're ready for a one-arm pull-up. That sounds crazy, but think about it. If you are 160 pounds, and you could do a 5x5 with plus 80, you're gonna be pretty damn strong. Like, I don't think you guys know that many people who can do that with pull-ups. But how many people do you know who can do a one-arm pull-up? Exactly. You need to be able to do a pull-up with a crazy amount of weight relative to your body weight to be able to do a one-arm pull-up, because you're doing a pull-up with one arm. It's simple, but I think people overlook it all the time. They try all these fancy things, but it's really simple. You need to get strong at pull-ups to be good at one-arm pull-ups. So once you can reach this 50% for a 5x5, the next thing I recommend is you will do one arm lock-offs and negatives as part of your training to like train your control and get used to the one arm pulling. Because the thing about one arm pulling is it's centered at your body, and it's not like a normal pull-up where the arms are to the side. And that's very different, and it takes some getting used to. There's more chest engagement. So I'll demonstrate what that exercise is. But what I recommend personally is to set second goals. So let's say you do 3 sets of this. Your first pause point is in a full lock. So you're gonna full lock in, do a 2-arm pull-up to get in position, drop 1, and you're gonna hold for, let's start with 3 seconds. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3. You're gonna go to 90, and you're gonna hold for 3. 1, 2, 3. You're gonna go to not a complete dead hang. You're gonna go to an engaged scapula hang, where you pull your scap down. I think you guys will understand. If you don't, I can explain in a different video. Hold that for 3, and then you're gonna dead hang for about 10 seconds. I always add the 10-second dead hang just to strengthen that hang position. The more comfortable you are hanging off one arm, the more you're gonna be comfortable doing a 1-arm pull-up, right? It's a base. And especially when you go for the higher reps, it's nice to just be able to relax in that lower position before going. So I will demonstrate what that looks like. Just like everything else that we've been progressing, as you get stronger, you increase the time you pause. You don't increase the reps, just make it 1 intense rep, but increase the time you pause. So I'm gonna do a 3-second demonstration just for the sake of time. So you're gonna be here, you're gonna pull up, you're gonna hold a deep lock. 1, 2, 3. Down to 90. 1, 2, 3. Engaged hang, so elbow straight with scap. 1, 2, 3. And then dead hang completely. Just focus on the grip, stretching out for a full 10 seconds. That is an amazing exercise for learning how to control your 1-arm pull-up. And even if you can't do the 1-arm pull-up for a while, you're gonna feel very comfortable like hanging off one arm, especially if you do Ninja Warrior, rock climbing, or you're just like a gym bro. Dude, being able to hang off one arm feels badass as hell. Not only that, it's like the best exercise to learn how the 1-arm pull-up feels, because eventually you get strong enough of that and your weighted pull-ups get up a little higher, you're gonna be able to do attempts. So your workout will start 2 to 3 attempts at a 1-arm pull-up per arm. These are maximum attempts, so you only get like 1 or 2, maybe 3 per day. They're hard. This is to get your 1-arm pull-up. This is when you pull the camera out. Then you're gonna go for your negative controls, your 1-arm lock-offs, and your lowers. Maybe 2 to 3 sets of that. And then you're gonna go back to your 5x5. What I will say is that a lot of people think about, oh, how often should I do this? How many reps should I do, right? And like, yes, I like the lower reps for strength training because you want to mimic what you're gonna be doing for that exercise. How many people can rep 10 1-arm pull-ups? If you're doing that, you're not watching this video, let's be real. Mimicking that high intensity strength is why I recommend low rep ranges. But as it terms for frequency, you listen to your body. I think intensity is more important than anything. So if you go into a workout, properly warm up, and you give it everything, I mean like you go to the depth every set, you're going to see progress. The thing about this is it can lead to injury, right? So it can lead to overuse injury where like you're doing pull-ups and you feel like that elbow tendonitis creep in. That's not good. That is not the kind of pain I recommend you push through. The kind of pain I recommend you push through is like when you're in the middle of a set and you feel like your lats are gonna fall off the bone and you wanna quit no matter what, but you have 1 more rep to earn that 5x5, you do the rep. Do the rep. I don't care what you have to conjure up from your inner demons or your past, you do the rep, right? You wanna be different. How many people can do a 1-arm pull-up? Not many. So are you gonna be like them and give up, or are you going to be different and do the rep you don't wanna do? That's what I mean by intensity. Now, when you go into the gym, you're doing a basic warm-up and you're like, my elbow feels off. That is not the kind of pain you push through. What I recommend for that is warm up. If you feel better, you can probably push through it to some degree. Err on the side of caution. If you warm up and it still hurts, do very minimum stuff on it. So like, let's say I go in, my elbow hurts, my max pull-ups is 10. Even doing a normal bodyweight pull-up is probably too intense for that because it's still hurting. I'll do like rows or lat pull downs on a machine, just get the blood flowing, move on, rest a few days, come back, all right? If you catch it early, it won't become a big issue. If you push through it, you're looking at months of pain. It's not worth it, all right? I've been through it. They all eventually heal on their own if you listen to your body and do well about it, but catching it early is definitely the best option there. But yeah, that's just a general breakdown of how to get a 1-arm pull-up. It's not a concise cookie cutter program. I don't think you guys need that. I'd rather you understand like the concepts behind building that strength, because it all does the same stuff as long as you're doing specific exercises to build the muscles and technique patterns that you need for the 1-arm pull-up. If you have any questions, I will answer all the comments. So ask specific questions if you have them. I hope this video helped, and go get your 1-arm pull-up. Go be a fucking badass, dude. Go achieve it.